good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours, how the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, my God. Ooh. I feel like shit. I look like shit. I look like a ragamuffin. A ragamuffin. Where did that name come from? Ragamuffin. That's what I feel like, a ragamuffin. I'm freezing my ass off. Oh, my God. Went to the DMV yesterday, and people were great. Everybody. Everybody. There was no shouting, no arguing, no nothing. The people behind the desk were very polite. I read some of the reviews online, and some people were like really disgusted, saying they were rude and this and that and all that. No, it all depends on how you treat people. It's how you're going to get treated back. You know, if you're going to go in there acting like you own the place, or they expect them to be slaves to you, you're going to get some pushback. You know, you got to just be nice. And my God, the picture I took, by the time I got done, I was getting kind of tired, and actually my oxygen was going down. It was like, and it was the very last thing you do. You take your picture for your license, right? Oh my God, I looked like the worst meth head in the thing. I wasn't. She said, "Look at the blue dot." You know, I'm looking at the blue dot, and I'm waiting. And she said, "Take your oxygen off." I said, "Okay." Took it off. I'm waiting. I'm looking at the blue dot. As soon as I look away like this, they snapped the picture. I'm like, son of a bitch. And she showed me, and I'm like, you know? I'm like, she didn't want to do it again? No. Just get me the F out of here, you know? Okay, it's not a kid's show. You got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. Time for a nap. They're old enough to be in school. They should be in school. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. So, if it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. They don't need to be hearing my shit, right? Okay. I'm tired of these appointees and all the bullshit that's coming along with it. You know, the goddamn Republicans on the Senate, they're like, oh no, we ain't gonna do this one, we ain't gonna do that one. You might as well forget that, you know, like. And then they went up there en masse and visited the senators, and they're like, oh yeah, well maybe we can't. Come on, man. Come on. Where are your morals? Where are your ethics? They got none. They got no soul. They're not going to do what's right. Right? Oh, boy. Ugh. All right, look. Forget it. I'm not picking it up. I don't give a shit. Anyhow, what's going on? I'm going to be making a public service announcement. Public service announcement. BBC. They showed pictures of Syria today. You know, like from a drone. The downtown and the people and everything. Looks like, you know, pretty quiet. Oh no, it isn't. Syrian rebels fighters set fire to tomb of Bashar al-Assad's father. Ooh, they really don't like that guy. I want justice. Victims of Syria chemical attacks speak freely for the first time. Russian ships Moved from Syria base amid doubts over future. This is all BBC. Fierce debate over future of Germany's 1 million Syrians. Wow. Holy cow. This is, I didn't know about. This is Europe. The 50 men accused in mass rape of Giselle Pelicot. What the hell is that about? Spy Laura Ghazi, BBC News. God bless them journalists. All right. Collectively, the defendants accused of raping Giselle Pelicot are facing more than 600 years in jail. They are young, old, burly, thin, black, white. Among them are firefighters, lorry drivers, soldiers, security guards, a journalist, and a DJ. Holy shit. I wasn't there. I'm not a DJ. There are 50 men accused of raping Giselle Pelicot at the behest of her husband, Dominique Pelicot, 72, who drugged her for a decade with prescription sleeping pills. The fact they broadly represent a microcosm of French society means they have been dubbed Monsieur Tout le Monde, Mr. Everyman. Next week, they are due to be sentenced. At the end of a trial that started in September, if found guilty, collectively, like I said, they face more than 600 years in jail. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole article, but this is like, wow. Her husband drugged her and just had to let these guys have their way. Oh, my God. How sick people get. A few of them act defiant, but they mostly look down as they answer questions from the judges, looking up occasionally to catch their lawyers' eyes for reassurance. All right, it says, okay, I'm not reading. In warnings, you may find some of the details of this story disturbing. So you can find this on BBC News on your phone. It was 10 hours ago. 50 men accused of mass rape of Giselle Pelicot. And it's by Laura Ghazi. So if you want to look that up, read it. I'm not going to go into it. Luigi Mangione fights for extradition to face charge of murdering CEO. Yeah, I hate to say this. Maybe this is like, not bigot, but profiling. The minute I saw Luigi Mangione, the first thing I thought was it was a hit job. The Mob. Ain't that terrible? That somebody would be, it's just because they have the name, an Italian name, would automatically be labeled. I don't even know if Mangione is like Italian. Luigi, you would think, right? So that's a terrible way to think. But I still, look, people don't even try, but I'm still trying to work on myself on certain things. Things, over the years change. You got to change with them. Okay, girl 11 rescued in Med after 3 days clinging to tire tubes. A girl from Sierra Leone said all the 14 migrants on board had died in the storms and high waves. Wow. 4 hours ago, this is from The World by Pauline Cola, BBC News. An 11-year-old girl has been rescued after clinging to inner tubes for 3 days in the stormy weather in the Mediterranean. Mangled News, folks. Rescuers from non-governmental organization Compass Collective said they were on their way to another emergency when they heard her calls for help. Man! Like that she must have been screaming awful freaking loud. You're out on the waves and in the water and stuff, and there's a boat going by with the engines running and everything else, and you hear somebody hollering? Wow. That is something. Rescuers from non-governmental organization Compass Collective said, I read that. The unnamed girl from Sierra Leone told them she had set off with another 44 people from Sfax in Tunisia. Their boat had sunk, and all the other migrants were presumed dead. Thousands of migrants trying to reach Europe died during the treacherous journey in the Mediterranean every year. And you think we got problems with migrants? You know, the migrants that are coming up from the south, they're all walking on land, miles and miles and miles and miles of land. These people got to cross the frickin' Mediterranean Sea. Don't that tell you how bad it is some places? Come on, man. Wow. Okay, so if you want to read that, like I said, girl 11 rescued in bed after 3 days clinging to tire tubes. And it was 4 hours ago, Pauline Cola. So, there's that. Whale makes, here's science, This is from Climate. Whale makes epic migration, astonishing science. Scientists, a humpback whale makes one of the longest and most unusual migrations ever recorded, raising alarm. Did you ever think maybe the whale got lost or something? I don't know. Let's read on. By Helen Briggs, BBC environmental correspondent. 17 hours ago, humpback whale has made one of the longest and most unusual migrations ever recorded, possibly driven by climate change, scientists say. It was seen in the Pacific Ocean off Colombia in 2017, then popped up several years later near Zanzibar in the Indian Ocean, a distance of about 13,000 kilometers. The experts think that this epic journey might be down to climate change, depleting food stocks, or perhaps an honesty to find a mate. I am not going to say it. Ekaterina Kalasovinokova of Tanzania Crustaceans Program said the feat was truly impressive and unusual, even for this highly migratory species. All right, so there. I'm not going to read any more of that. Whale makes epic migration, astonishing scientists. By Helen Briggs, BBC environment correspondent. Okay. Okay. FIFA. Here's some sports. World Cup. Saudi Arabia is confirmed as the host for the 2034 World Cup, while Spain, Portugal, and Morocco will serve as joint hosts for the 2030 tournament. And it's still 2024. Wow. Why don't you just go 30 years ahead, you know? Oh, my God. Okay, so that's it. I'm not going to go any further. Here's something that, wow, this is like future Peru's. What we can learn. You never knew this? What we can learn from Amazon's boiling river. Peru's boiling river, also known as the Chene Timpisca or La Bamba, regularly reaches 45 degrees Celsius with drastic consequences for the surrounding rainforest. I didn't know it had a boiling river. Amazon. Okay, when you drive towards Peru's boiling river along a bumpy 4-hour track through the rainforest, it's only after you transcend the crest and the landscape that you see it ahead of you, says Alyssa Kahlberg, a postdoctoral researcher in plant ecology at the Swiss Federal Technology Institute of Flusen. Huge pillows of steam rise from a clutch of trees in the wide saucer-like depression below. Ooh, it was so magical, said Kahlberg, remembering the first time she saw it with her own eyes. The boiling river, also known as the, I know they said that all right, La Bamba, is part of a tributary in east central Peru that connects to the mighty Amazon River. Okay, so it's a tributary. So if you want to read that, 7 hours ago, future, what we can learn from Amazon's boiling river. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to go to the, let's go make some people famous. I want to make me famous here for a minute. I'm going to read what I posted the other day. Listen, folks. All right, I'm going to do this I'm going to try to do this in 2 minutes. As soon as I find my post. Yeah. Was it taken down? All right, here we go. All right, here we go, folks. And hopefully I'm going to put this on Instagram and TikTok. All right. Okay, we have a plan. And the plan is if Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid get cut by them yahoos in Washington, we will just stay home and sit down in our homes and do nothing. The biggest sit-down strike in the world. You don't go to work, don't go to the store, absolutely nothing. Stock up on food. Shut this country down completely. No work, do nothing. This way, nobody has to march, nobody has to be in danger. Everybody is safe at home and watch those effers go nuts. All right? This will bring the country together because there are just as many Republicans getting Social Security or Medicare or Medicaid, or both, that will be hurt too. This will bring us together again. Funny how, okay, so this is, that's it. And that's what we need to do. We need to get together as a country. That if there's any cuts of Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid, we need to actually stay at home, do a sit-down strike. And that's everybody. I think the only essential people that should be able to go anywhere are hospital, police, and fire. That's it. Hospital, police, and fire, and emergency ambulance. That's it. Everybody else, hey, that would be the easiest job for you to do, is just sit on your ass at home and watch them go nuts, because everybody that paid into Social Security and they're going to cut it, you're not going to get that money back. They're going to keep that money. They're going to keep them billions of dollars in that fund. So, hey, if you ever want to do anything and save your Social Security and your Medicare and your Medicaid, you need to sit down at home. You need to not go anywhere, not drive anywhere. Don't go to the stock up. Just stock up. Just stock up. Because if everybody gets involved with this and everybody sits down and stays at home, there's nobody going to be at the store. I mean, even managers of stores, they pay Social Security too. The only people that you're going to hurt are the rich sons of guns that are making all the money. The people that are making all the money are not going to be making any money because ain't nobody going to be there. And what they're going to do is they're going to hound the shit out of Washington to reinstate and make up the Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. It's the only way you're going to get it done. And if you roll over on this, their next step is they're going to get rid of Social Security is they'll stop offering pension plans. Or if they offer pension plans, they're going to change the rule where you can't roll it over to something else. So you're like, if you want a pension plan, you'll be more or less forced into slavery with the same employer until you retire. Because if you leave that employer, you don't have a 401k or retirement plan anymore. I'm telling you, that's your ultimate goal. So stay at home. That's if they do it. They make them just stay at home. All right, I'm going to cough now. Jesus. That's enough. I'm going to have to do this better for Instagram. I wasn't really fully ready for this. I need to rehearse it. So this is my rehearsal anyway. Stock up. Stock up. Start stocking up like now. January if you can. Because the minute they start talking about, and Elon Musk is the one that's doing it. Elon Musk and that damn Ramaswamy are talking about making cuts. And they don't even understand Social Security isn't even in with the taxes. It's its own fund. It's all by itself that we pay into. So how are they going to cut? Why would they cut it? They don't need to cut it. So they're full of shit. All right, let's go do some stuff. All right, let's start with, we'll go blue sky real quick. Okay. All right. The Dream, reposted by Tush Jenkins. Dreamer, we're on blue sky. A small shabby cabin is preferable to a mansion if it's effing quiet with no kids. Dreamer said that. All these people, man, you ought to go ahead and follow them, right? They're good people. All right. This is another one reposted by Tush Jenkins. Still, Dan, I'm thankful bagel season is the longest of the seasons. Bagel season. Reposted by Betty. Cheryl did a Rachel Cunliffe, Liffe. You know what would make women safer if they felt comfortable reporting minor incidents like flashing, groping, harassment? If those were believed and properly investigated and taken seriously, if the men didn't learn how much they can get away with and go on to do worse. Exactly. And like Cheryl says, like the president to be. Exactly. All right. Okay. This is reposted by, there's a lot of reposting going on, This is by the Cisco Kidder. He reposted Dad and Buried, 13-year-old. Dad, can you unlock my phone so I can learn the lyrics as I listen to songs? Me. No. You can learn lyrics the way I did when I was your age, by recording Ice Ice Baby off the radio, then playing it 300 times in a row and painstakingly memorizing every line. The 13-year-old says, ooh, what? Ooh, what? All right. Reposted by Trust Science, Liberal Lens. Fact. And there's a poster saying, with Trump behind the measurement for criminals in a suit, your president is still out on bail. Ain't that cool what New York's doing? The New York refuses to dismiss those charges of Trump with his $430 million scam of doing papers, overpricing his properties and stuff to get loans and better insurance rates and all that shit. And I guess the other one too. So that's good. Okay. Daily Costs. This is from Daily Costs. Trump's day one priorities, pardoning January 6 rioters who try to overthrow democracy. A majority of voters, shocker, oppose this, but they, Fox News fans, are all in at 75%, strongly support it. More from our, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's it for that. Aaron Rupert. This was reposted by, now here we go. This guy, mark him. Representative Rich McCormick is on C-SPAN making an impassioned case for cutting Social Security and Medicare. What an ass. All right, you heard what I said, man. Okay. Let's go over to, let's do some threads. All right. Emily apparates. Friends, my toxic trait is absolutely struggling to be somewhere at the exact same time every day. Especially first thing in the morning, but honestly, just all the time for everything. Doesn't matter if I want to be there or not. The desire makes no difference. The importance makes no difference. I'm late to everything unless it's a one-time event, and I pour all my energy into being there early. Advice, ideas, I need help. Oh. Just relax. Oh. Okay, so if you can help her, okay, J.W. hopes to, quote, but he broke the law. And the answer, so what? Donald Trump and every proposed appointee did too. Oh boy, oh boy. This is true. Okay. Jen underscore Marie underscore has a picture. Walmart CEO, grocery prices will continue to rise in 2025 despite wishes for customer relief. Walmart CEO Doug McMillon says consumers should expect to see higher prices at the grocery store for the foreseeable future. And he made $26.9 million last year. Oh my God. Okay. Anyone, okay, 4NA underscore Graham. I don't know about this one. Assume anyone else watching the coverage of the liberation of Syria said Naya prison, and assuming the Manchurian Cantaloupe's incoming regime is salivating at the idea of committing such atrocities. I don't think so. I think they're looking for a better life, and I don't think they're going to be like tearing shit up. I mean, like throwing, other again, unless it was from the old regime. Okay, so let's go over to the jungle. Green-eyed lizard. Happy Wednesday. Great lady, need to follow her. So we're on the jungle. Okay, Barfby. Kimberly Garfoyle for Ambassador of Greece. What the actual F? I've got kin over there who will be very upset. Oh my. Well, here's the thing. What if Don Jr. is trying to get rid of her? So he went to Dad and said, hey, you know what? Can you send Kimberly somewhere? Just give her a job somewhere? Yeah, okay, we'll send her to Greece. Oh no. Trump is a bitch. Great lady, funny as hell. She's commenting him spending 30 minutes on the toilet for every poop makes me so crazy because he could instead be on the couch scrolling his phone with no grief for me. Also, get out of my damn bathroom. I need my special face cream. X-Ray Barbie, Sarah with an H, Mama Smoke. Last one. Good morning, punkies. It's Wednesday and my last long shift of the week. Whoop! Make sure you tell Angie about my perfect pony today. Haha, have a great day. Hugs. And she shows a picture of her perfect ponytail. And that's it, folks. Oh, man, I had a good time. I hope you did. And that's it, I guess, for this week. And then I'm going to do my Instagram and my TikTok post as soon as I get around to getting it practice pretty good. So I'm going to say goodbye to these people, and I'm going to say goodbye to you, okay? So let's just do this shit, man, you know? All right. So be careful. Don't get that Rona. Whatever you do, stock up. Please stock up. Please stock up. Please stock up. We got to do something to stop them from doing this stuff that they want to do to us. All right, so goodbye. Have a good day. And that's it for that. And let's say goodbye to these people here.